Welcome back, folks, to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, the Complete Edition on Nintendo Switch. When we last left off, we ended up going to the sanitarium. We ended up meeting the guy who's been doing illegal stuff, and then we ended up finding the spy who was possessed by the Leading Key. And now that we found him out, he turned everyone against us. So now we gotta fight. So let's hop to it. Alright, I'll have you attack. You will do your fireball, and we will do it right here. You will attack this person. You will do you will do that here on him. You'll keep doing what you're doing and attack him. And you will attack him. And you will attack him. So let's see if this works. Alright, we are taking the
be on scene.
Alright, we're pretty much good. It looks like. Yeah, we are. I was a little worried that maybe we would get our butts kicked, but it doesn't look like we will. Oh, here's another one. Oops.
Brave thou Elon.
Okay, so these guys are not as tough as I thought they would be. Let's see what's in here. Nothing in here really. Okay, let's go back. Alright, there's another flesh golem. Let's move back here and let it come towards us.
Brave thou Elon.
There we go. Now we should be able to hit him. Alright. Nope. Back off. Let them come in. We don't want them to trap us. That's the thing. Alright, we should be able to get him from here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the guy that's doing illegal stuff. Let's save real quick, though. Because we really don't want to get far, and then all of a sudden it crashes or something. It hasn't. It's only done that once so far. Anything over here? No. Alright, let's see if this dude attacks us or has anything to say. He was in here, correct? What have you done? I don't have time for this. Before things calm down here. Okay. So he doesn't do anything. Uh-oh. Turned everyone into wits. Alrighty then. So let's just explore and kill everything then. Use this opportunity to level up. Alright, here's another flesh golem.
Brave thou Philos.
Nice. These guys are easy. I thought they would have been hard.
Brave thou.
Okay, they've been dealt with. Alright, let's just wait for them to come. Yep, just like that. Ooh, it knocked him down.
Dead on.
Alright, he's done. Have I been here? I think I did. Nope, because I would have found that already. And I haven't been here. What's in here? No, we don't need that book. Ooh. Potion. What's this? No, we don't need that. The potion's good though. We could always use that. So basically everyone but that dude that was doing illegal stuff is dead. And that's a pity. What's in here? Lockpicks? We can always use more lockpicks. Oh, I think we've been everywhere now. What's this? Upgrades. As much as I want more upgrades, we're supposed to not do upgrades yet until we absolutely need to. Because they still haven't fixed that yet. Okay, so we know what to do, sort of, now. So, I'm getting out of here. It's not safe here anymore. Yes. Alright. The head warden. What in blazes happened down there? You're getting visions to ask questions. I had things under control until I killed the Latent Key spy, at which point he possessed the flesh construct. It's complicated. A patient of yours, Ukram, was working for the Latent Key only without knowing it. You finished your explanation and Elmer breaks his silence. I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you described. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they're all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again could of some real use in time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I am grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was a loss of innocent life. We nearly had another scandal in our hand. What of Anzo? What part of this experience did he play in this catastrophe? If I hadn't come along, this experience would have eventually resulted in a scandal. I should have known better than to isolate him. Of course, he would resort to deception. The wiser thing would be to allow his experiments, with close oversight, of course. A mind like his must be allowed a chance to create. And that's it?
Gods keep you.
Yep, that's it. Okay, so what do we gotta do now? Let's look at the journal. Find a tower and through just gaze. Outside die for. Alright, I gotta find Dyfor Village. So let's do that. Let's sell some things and then look for Dyfor Village. Because I'm not sure where the tower is going to be. Okay. Uh-oh.
How do you do?
Dyward Royal Messenger. Beg your pardon. I have a message for you. You are summoned to Harriet's house, where Lady Webb wishes to meet you as soon as possible. Not much you can do in these parts without Lady Webb knowing about it. At least that's what I've always heard. Yes, it's true. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? Well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she is the mistress of Dunroll. She has been for a long time, long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passerbyers with suspicion. Quietly, he continues. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she wastes away and then she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell, learning things, keeping us safe, pulling strings behind the throne too, it's said. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you ask the gods forgiveness, you best ask Lady Webb first. Where can I find Harriet House? Just over there, my lady. The western corner of Blackenberry. Very well. Okay, so actually we're gonna have to do
does your
that.
fox bite?
Yes.
Can I pet him anyway?
It's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
I'm gonna pet him. Okay, Hardred House. Just down over here. Uh-oh. An older old man. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real. The recollection of an emotion rather than emotion itself. It wrenches your inside nonetheless. The apparition's brow is tense, look of concern playing across his face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
The pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you're about to be sick. Your mouth goes dry. Forgive me, Emerence. I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
The people we intended to convert. They committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. The apparition exhales slowly, his lips pressed together, a sympathetic rapport in his eyes. It places its hands on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Is such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing, and it's something you know you can never repay. As the visions fade, you start to become cognizant of many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. Oh, that's not suspicious at all. Alright, we are Hearted House. Okay. Okay, folks, as you can see, we had crashed there. Now, that happens every so often. Good thing this recording has a pause. So I got right back to where we're at, and we're continuing our adventure. So we are here at Hearted House. Yeah, it's crashed here before too when I went adventuring, if you guys remember. In earlier episodes. It's something about this house that makes it crash. Lady Webb will see you now. The woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with a spinely wrinkled fingers, their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil over a pale blue vein. Ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like quilted patterns altered after some great indisposed truth. She does not look up from her reading. So the messenger conveyed my summons, a miracle that would make the reincarnation of Etheros look like a child's cantrip. Surely. It does not draw the most inspiring minds messaging. They have failed me so many times as of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. She glances from her reading for the first time and looks you over. So this is the Watcher who took over Kadnad. Oh, don't look surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me. This is exactly what I would picture Orlov's mother to be like. And this fiasco in the sanitarium that seems to have gotten yourself in the middle of? What in blazes possessed you to stir that trouble's nest? Investigating it was a personal matter. Personal matter that has you tracing the footsteps of the Lady Key. It must be some problem you have. You are not the only one with interest in their recent activities. I lost 4 ciphers in this year alone trying to get some insight into their rank. As it is, we've only had our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I ask you here because I want to know what your interest in all this was. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leading Key? One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes and her lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts, little more than a silver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchments to the ground. The pages wafting around her legs, like leaves of a giant tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, and her gaze is immediately on you. The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Thanos X Archimon, Grand Master of the Leading Key, one of the most elusive and dangerous men an era has ever known. What can you tell me about Thanos? More than most, though very few would know so much of his name. There's no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leading Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Thanos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time. Exactly the same man awakens during his adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes takes hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the nature of order of things, but he is said to be one of Wodaka's favored, and that the old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others. If their souls are weak enough, often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He's also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has direct involvement himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, it would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems. What do you want from me? Keep me informed. The Lady Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning stones that they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Towered Row will not stop you. Whatever it is that they're up to, figure it out and will be great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Thalos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, provided you with the assistance I can. Very well. If you find a trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There's much I might be able to do for you. Farewell. Try your best not to die out there. Okay, so we gotta inform her of the key activities, but we will stop for there. We'll stop there for now, folks. As always, if you're new here, subscribe. Hit the like button if you like, the dislike button if you dislike. Leave a comment if you want me to do other type of quests or do anything in the game. Hit the bell thing so it rings, and I will see you next time. Happy later.